Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lana. So I want to use this medium to thank all my subscribers, especially my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining this family, and for my returning subscribers, thank you. I really appreciate you so much. So if it's the first time you're watching, please do not forget to subscribe. Today's video is a good one, and I say that you watch it to the end. It might resonate with you. I'm talking about challenges that startup businesses face. If you have started your business, you would know, or you might have one or two challenges when I pointed out that you might be facing. So today I just want to talk about starting a business. There are things or challenges you face all the time that will always come up. And the first, as I will say on my list, is access to financing, access to funding. When a business just started up, you just maybe registered your company or your business name, and you have an idea that you want to put out there, but you don't have access to finances. Technically, banks might not give you loans or give loans to start up businesses because they don't have collateral, or they've not been there. Even getting government grants might not be just an easy thing. So access to finances is one major challenge a startup business actually faces at virtually every given time. So that is one major challenge. But there is a solution to it, which is crowdfunding. And I'm going to use a video to talk about crowdfunding that can actually assist startup businesses to fund their business or kickstart it before they can start sales. Two, that actually plagues startup businesses is little business knowledge. A lot of us want to go into business, but we do not have knowledge on management skills, or even the business we are even venturing in. We don't have any business knowledge at all. Starting a business is not the same thing as managing a house or doing one thing or the other. It is a full-time job. So little business knowledge actually kills a startup business. There are some people that start up their business. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have. They start up their business and they put family members in every position. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have your family in position, but a lot of time, even researches I have done, there are some businesses that start and they are dead on arrival because of so many family members that do not put in their hearts to it, and then the business ends. So we should, little business knowledge actually affects startup business. Two, government policies and regulations. Yes, some of our businesses might have policies or government regulations against it. So you just don't start. There are some businesses you want to start. Your share capital might not just be 1 million. You might need 5 million share capital to start it and other things. You have to find out what are the government policies that actually regulate your business, regulate your company. Everything, this needs to go. So the knowledge of the kind of business you are going into and the policies, the government regulation concerning it is so important. But because of lack of it, these are the challenges startup business face. They don't know that these things are actually regulated by government policies, and it fails. Another one is quality and growth. Startup businesses, when they start growing, the demand is high. When the demand is high, there is a tendency to want to please so many people. So the time and attention given to quality now drops. Please, as a startup, the reason why you have a lot of customers start coming is because you are good at it. Whether you are selling a product or you're selling services, you are good at it. So try to be able to keep the quality and the growth at a regular, or say consistency, so that you would not lose quality for growth. While you are growing, you now lose. A lot of businesses, we see it in our regular day, especially in Nigeria here. You find out that things you used to buy either off the shelf before, they had good quality. Now they have reduced their quality. Price might be hiking up, but the quality has dropped because of the influx of customers. So startup businesses always tend to suffer this, balancing growth and quality. Another one is visibility and marketing. Marketing. Visibility in the sense that you can't just be in your store and sell. Yes, you can, no doubt about it, but then you have to market yourself. But for you to have a wide range of people to market you, especially if you don't want to be localized, you have to have visibility. And visibility can come through social media platforms. Either you have a website, or you have an Instagram, Facebook, a YouTube page, or you do Snapchat. There are a lot of pages now, TikTok videos concerning it, a lot of pages that you can sell your market. So you have to be there. The Gen Z, we call them Generation Z and Generation X, they are people that actually are so social media inclined. So if they are always on the internet, so if you want to market your product and very fast, you just have to have a social media platform. You just have to be visible in the social media world. So this is one of the things that affect startup businesses, not being visible. And then when you're not being visible, you're not getting enough crowd or influx of people that can actually do your sales. And because the higher your sales, the more your startup company begins to form. That is just it. It begins to grow. The influx of customers, the influx of clients gives you, stepping stone, and you begin to grow. But not being visible enough, not marketing yourself enough is one challenge that startup businesses actually face. Another challenge, which is, it has happened to me, relying on a single customer, on a single client. When you have that client or that customer that you feel that, they are always there for you, you just rely on them. Rather than expanding your horizon to get more people, you just say, okay, no matter how I do it, this customer will buy from me. I actually did that. I actually had a customer like that. And one day she said she's not interested. And I felt bad. But again, I put all my eggs in one basket, which you shouldn't do as a startup business. Do not rely on a sole customer or a sole client. That is like you wanting to end your startup business. Another one, having employees. Picking the right employees is very difficult, because right now people just want to get paid. They actually don't want to give their whole into your own business. So you have to do a lot of work. So at the beginning of your business, who you employ to carry on, for you when you are not there, it's important. Another thing again, a lot of startup businesses, yes, we are asked to put in all our effort and all our energies, but there are some times when we will not be available. And at that point when you will not be available, you are allowed to delegate. So when you want to delegate, you must delegate those duties which you carry on yourself to someone that is responsible and that can be dependent on. So picking the right employees at the beginning of your startup is so important. That is one major problem. A lot of us, when we start, we don't pick the right people. We pick, I would say, family members who might not just give their whole heart, or your neighbor. You say, okay, I just want to help this brother, I want to help this sister. And helping them might not be the best for your startup. So picking the right employees is so important at the beginning of the startup. That's one challenge that startups actually face. Then another one, the fear of losing a customer or a client. Truthfully, people must come and go. So, the fear you have that, okay, I now have this customer, I now have this client, I don't want to lose them. You now give all to them instead of, trying to spread out your wings so that more people will come. That is like the dead zone of startup. It's a huge challenge for startup companies. Do not be afraid to lose customers or lose clients. They must come and they must go. That's it. If there is rivers, they have influx of water into it and they have water going out. So do not be afraid of losing customers or losing clients. As long as you're good at what you do and you're giving quality and unique products or services, Customers must surely come, clients must surely come. So do not be afraid. Don't hold on to that one, so that customer or that client so tight that okay, I'm not going to let go. Do you know what? The reality check about is that one day they might just opt out and leave. And without explanation. And then you will find out that you are standing alone and you have wasted so much effort in giving all your all into putting all your all into a client or a customer. Another one is that you must be able to know when you need professional help. Lack of it is a problem. Like managing finances, when in managing finances or record keeping. In my business, I had to go for someone who is already in the business. She knows how to manage and keep records and how to calculate her products. She had a template, she did an ebook on it, and I had to buy it. That is me seeking professional help. Startup businesses lack this, maybe because of the fact that there is not enough funding. You might not want to buy materials, or you don't have enough money to get that professional help. Please, you should be able to know at what point that you need that professional help, and do not at any point lose it for the fact that okay, you don't have finances. You need it so that your startup company can continue to grow. So that is one of the problems. Another problem for startups is managing finances. I said it, I went through that. I was not keeping records. I didn't know how to manage my finances. I mixed my finance with my personal account. They all mundled up and everything. My business account and my personal account were the same. Monies were coming, I was spending, and I couldn't realize the capital at that point. So one major problem for startups is that we don't know how to manage our finances. We need to know that this is a business account and this is a personal account. And then know when you are going to be paid and when you're going to transfer your monies into your personal account. So managing finances is another challenge that startup business face. I know that there are some of these things you resonate. I might not say all of them. That's why I say if you have an idea, if you have more of this, you can actually leave it at the comments so that we can discuss about it. Startups have never been easy to do. But when they start and they grow, a community of people, it's something that everybody will enjoy. At the end of it, you are benefiting, customers and clients are benefiting from you, and then there is a growth or there is a community of it. Last, I say be current. If you start at this point, do not stay at it. Be current. Seeking new clients and seeking new customers. Be current in what you are doing. Don't just stop. Get new trends. Every single day, new trends are coming. So be current. Do not stick. Problem in your startup business. Do not stay where you started. Always teach yourself new trends so that you'll be able to meet modern markets with what you are getting. It's just like phones. Phones never stay. We see iPhone always bringing every year. iPhone and Samsung, they always bring new phones, adding things to their products to delight the customers, and they are at the top of their game. So be current and be good at what you do. Thank you for watching this video.